Hello and welcome back, guys, to the 4PL All or Nothing €1,000 Grand Prize. I am once again, Paul, joined by the dashing C-Zone.
I like how you screwed that up. Well done.
It's
Hello,
fine,
everyone.
no one noticed.
So happy to be here. And Yorick, Rengar and Lee Sin getting banned by Curse, which they have been doing all tournament, as far as I have seen. And on the other side, we see Chase getting banned, which was predictable, and Timo also getting banned because Curse is just too good with them. And immediately Sony getting picked up. As soon as it doesn't get banned, they first pick it, which makes sense. Shen also getting banned, that's pretty standard. There's not much to say about that. And it's going to be Nunu and Ezreal. Ooh. I don't know if they're going to run that in the same lane or if Nunu is going to be jungle, but Nunu Ezreal is a devastating lane. Because basically they go Snowball and Acid's Flux and you have literally no attack speed. Well, you have like 0.3, which means that you take about 2 to 3 seconds to do one auto attack, which is kind of painful, especially when you're AD. So let's see what Curse is going to pick up. They thought about Katarina for a second. They have Warwick and Cho'Gath. That would be weird. A Warwick. It is going to be a Corki pickup. That was made a lot more sense, and it's going to be a Cho'Gath that did do very well for them last game. So that makes sense.
Yeah,
anything? Completely interrupt you like a mouse. Did it again.
So yeah, Nunu is basically just a walking exhaust. Yeah,
yes.
And if he's taking an exhaust as well, it's just like it's painful. It really is painful in lane. Alistair was not banned out. We will have the Alistair pick up. And okay, Jace, Timo was banned out, makes a lot of sense. And Rengar kind of like the general ban all over the place. It's just like after that small hotfix, he's just super strong. He just needs a little touch up, and now he's just amazing. But we will once again have the Katarina, which is interesting because the Katarina did really well that game. He had a lot of farm, got those kills at bottom as well, and just couldn't do anything with them. I'm not entirely sure that's wise, because it just didn't work last game. This game, they had pretty much the same setup, they had pretty much the same CC. This time they had the Sona, and they still hadn't picked out their mid or top. And they're going to go out with the Jax, potentially the Twisted Fate as well. There's going to carry on switching up. But either way, they can just chunk up all that CC, and this is... they can't do anything. I just find it a very interesting pick. I'm not really sure. Any ideas, Susan?
I don't know. It's kind of strange. I wonder if they're going to go for that Cillian Jax. It is a very strong combination. And they're going to lock in Cillian. I am excited. I always love watching Cillian just because he's like, what up? I am a free guardian angel. And Malphite. Huh. I've not seen Malphite for a while actually. Because he kept getting banned and at some point people forgot about him or something. That's interesting, but Malphite does do fairly well against Jax as far as I know.
Yeah, Malphite is kind of like a counter pick more than anything. It's just like that nerf to the attack speed and generally against those AD orientated champions. So I guess that's kind of the thought process. I'm not entirely sure they need all of that, like the attack speed reduction, because they've already got Nunu and the exhaust as well. So it's like all of the attack speed reduction, but I guess you have the hard initiate as well.
Yeah, they only miss. Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you said. Go ahead. They only miss Darius and Nasus at the moment for the attack speed reduction. In before Random and Zoman and Frozen Hearts. But no, the idea is, I think what they're going for is with the Unstoppable Force and the Headbutt Pulverize, they have a lot of knockups, and that means that Katarina can be like, what up, Death Lotus? And interestingly enough, Curse has 1, 2, 3, 4 interrupts, so that's going to be way easier for the Katarina to pull off. So it'll be nice to see a Katarina actually doing damage this time.
Yeah, interesting. I'm going to go and take a look at Extinct's rune page, because that will be the Zilean mid. That's what it looks like. Look at the runes. Uzda. Ability power plus 15, increased mana regen scaling, plus 12 magic resist, and then plus 8.5 magic penetration. Masteries will be 2109, going straight down to Executioner, all the AP, early mental force as well, so early game damage, yeah, often seen on Zilean because you are looking for the early game damage, early game pressure. And it's interesting, we haven't seen Zilean for a long time, but as you pointed out, that Jax and the Zilean combination really, really strong. We've seen M5 run it a couple times, in fact, with that sort of Shyvana in the jungle as well. Super aggressive all over the place.
So, what's a fun thing about Zilean that a lot of people forget is that he gives experience to his entire team. So it'll be interesting to see how much effect that's going to have on his lanes. See if they can win lanes purely on the level advantage. That would be very interesting to see. I should probably go into the proper spectating here, and yeah, I'm not sure how the Katarina versus Cillian lane goes. That's like a complete gas for me. What do you think, Pulse, in that lane?
Well, there's going to be a lot of harass from Zillion. I guess when Katarina jumps on him, then there's a slow as well, so you can follow up with more auto attacks. But it's going to be an interesting lane. I think it may come down to skill more than anything, but they have a lot of pressure from the CC on both teams. But anyway, guys, we're going to jump to a quick commercial break, and when we get back, we'll be in game once again for KMT rather versus Curse.EU. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to the 4PL All or Nothing €1,000 grand prize. I am once again Pulse, joined by C-Zone. How are you doing, dude?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm going to just quickly rearrange my thingies and be happy about that. And other than that, I'm looking forward to this game. I'm very interested in seeing how that Zillion Jax combination is going to go for them. Because that is quite a scary combination, because Jax is like a hyper carry, so late game he's going to kill your entire team, and then he gets a possible revive, which is very annoying to deal with. And if they go M5 style, it could get even more interesting, because they could get their Guardian Angel level 2 and be like, hey, you have to kill all of us 2 times, and one of us 3 times. Also Groovy Zillion, which is basket for Zillion.
Yeah, 100%. And of course you can do that thing where basically Jax can be as aggressive as he wants, jump into the enemy team, really just have no fear of dying because Zillion's just going to pop him back up again. And then the enemy has this awkward predicament where it's just like, well, if we kill Jax, which is hard to kill anyway, and then he's going to be back up with probably more health, then what do we do? We can't stop attacking him. So it's all about kiting. They do have a lot of CC, but it's all really on the initiate. So yeah, it's basically putting them in a really, really awkward position. But we will Katarina pick original, but they will have KMT in the purple corner this time, and we will have Kaostv.EU in the blue team. They are looking to try and get these wraiths. Bomb goes down onto Radzor as well. Because we will be picking up the Mystic shot. Very nice. They were just trying to do that. Xinct was around the corner, trying to stop them from doing so, but too much pressure. And pull with a bomb on Maluna's face. Classy.
Yeah, that was very annoying for Maluna, but I think he's going to be fine. He's going to get a lot of help from his support to do that wrap buff without smite. Nope, he's just going to smite it and be like, what up? I am Cho'Gath without smite. That does mean it's going to slow down his jungle a tiny bit, but he should be okay. It means he can't use it on the blue buff, so he will not be able to gank top that quickly. Thing is that Woolite is being even slower somehow. Huh, that's interesting. You'd expect Nunu to be a bit faster.
Nunu generally has quite a slow clear. Like, he's really good on those single target buffs on like the buffs themselves because he has to consume, but on the smaller camps it just takes forever to clear because he basically just has to auto attack them. But the main benefit of that was Ezreal picking that up. I think Katarina was also in range for it. They're going to level up faster. So they're going to be level 2, level 3 faster than the opponents, and that's going to obviously mean more pressure on the lane faster. So already just taking huge amounts of Lolpro taking huge amount of damage from Smart Sheep. Cho'Gath potentially looking for this gang top. They do have it warded, however. Nunu also around that area. Going to pick up his red, clear these minions, and probably move top as well. Potentially for a counter gank if it comes to it.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting to see if they can do this. This is what you see a lot lately, that seem to go for the counter gank instead of the actual gank. Woolite going to face check here. He's going to get the knock up and the wrap buff on. The silence is on him as well. He's going to get slowed so much. Here comes Anguish. He fails the flash, and that's going to be first blood. Oh my god, that's a first blood with a double buff. This is bad for Aqua. This is so bad. Also, what Jack skin is that? Nemesis?
That's the new one? It looks like Nemesis.
Yeah, that's the new one, I think.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool, actually. But anyway, this is going to be insanely hard for Alcor to deal with, because Jax is already kind of hard to deal with when you're Malphite. If there's a double buff,
and meanwhile, Sting popping down the bomb into the ignite as well. Last tick will finish him off. And that just huge damage constantly in that lane. Anguish also putting the pert onto Arquil. Yeah, this is not a good lane for Malphite. He's going to need massive pressure. And once again, the leap strike. This could potentially be game turning, honestly. Like, Jax with a good early start is just going to become a monster. And especially when their team comp is kind of built around it, especially with that Zillion, probably looking to get that ultimate onto him as soon as possible. Yeah, it's going to be require quite a lot of pressure from the hands of Nunu to stop this from snowballing out of control very, very quickly.
Yeah, and as you said, this could be game turning. I mean, Malphite, he will get bullied lane, but it's not that bad because he's Malphite and he has his utility. The thing is that the fact that Jax can free farm is a huge deal because Jax is just a hyper carry. He's probably the most. I guess Garfus is a bit more of a hyper carry, but Jax just scales so well into late game. He always gets to a point where he can just 1v3 the enemy team. It's kind of insane, and with this he might be able to snowball really hard. He's going to gank the middle. He's going to go for Ratzer here. Ratzer gets so much damage on him. One bomb is on him. I'm not sure if the second one was on him. He's going to survive, but he has to recall.
You know what, bottom flash from socialmedia, locking down Sona, ironically, and Lolfo just backing off as well. Nothing he can really do. He does not want to be pinned down by one of those CCs. One CC from Nunu or Alistar means a lockup from the rest of it. Yeah, and he knows what's up. Not want to be around that area. Also has that warded. Pulverize goes down, misses the 1-2 combo, but either way, it's a lot of pressure, and Ezreal will start being able to push him back. Start being able to push him back, rather.
So at the moment, it looks like, yeah, we're going to have to put some mobility on Maluno again. So he's going to, again, go for that high mobility Cho'Gath, which is so popular. He has 425 movement speed, which is pretty insane. And he's going to be able to run around the map killing people a lot. And that will probably go really well for him. Will Sona EU going for the Pulverize, but completely missing. That was kind of saddening.
Mid lane is really brutal. I'm not sure if you've been keeping an eye on it, but Extinct, Nunu just passing through as well, saying hi to Radzor, but he's not in a good position. He wants to go near the creeps, bomb. You want to CS, bomb. And as soon as he goes below about 50% HP kill potential, especially with the Ignite, you can probably go up to about 60% as well. Even chopping down the Nunu. This is, yeah, I would not want to be this Katarina right now.
Yeah, that's a thing that Zillion does. And his damage falls off really hard late game, but because he has Jackson Corky, he has so much damage late game that it doesn't really matter. And ooh, that animation on the third hit for Jax looks pretty cool. You probably didn't see it on stream, no you didn't see it on stream, but it looks sexy. He's going to go for the counter strike, he's going to go for Arco here, he gets the Ignite and the ultimate goes up as well. He's going to be able to do enough damage, the teleport comes in for Katarina. He has to jump and flash. Is it going to be enough though as the stoppable force comes in? It's not going to be enough because Rad's story is going to be not actually picking up that kill thanks to the Ignite of Arco, but still pretty much picking up the kill. And that was really well done there, the teleport perfectly timed, and you could see Anguish go, oh wait, that was a bad idea. And the unstoppable force from Arco was really well done. Didn't even flash.
Yeah,
actually covered a lot of distance with that.
Kind of interesting because they're trying to counter like the inbuilt sort of mobility with like the summoners, that being the teleport on Katarina. Reduces her kill potential. I guess you probably didn't think she could probably pick up the kill onto Zillion anyway, like as soon as he gets to 6 when she gets her kill potential, he has his chrono shift anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then the teleport obviously mean they can pick up kills in other lanes. That being the case, they are looking for a strong laning phase. Like they have Ezreal, they have Alistar, that's a really aggressive lane. They have Malphite, who's also looking to try and sustain himself, great initiate when it comes into the roaming phase. Nunu is also like a ganking jungler, he's looking for the utility. But they're not ahead. If anything, it's equal. If anything, it's actually they're behind. When it's going to pay off for them, I'm not really sure, because once again, Katarina, we saw this last game, she did well, and it still didn't go. It didn't go well at all. This game, she's not even doing as well as she was last game, but they have more CC. Meanwhile, at bottom, socialmedia popping down pain onto LoL Pro, so actually popping down the ultimate as well. Meanwhile, top Maluna looking for the gang. Rupture goes down onto Alpha Flash, tagging him on the very side of it as well. Vorpal spikes along with the auto attack, looking for a lot of damage. Radzor coming in from the side as well. Sinister Steel coming out into the Death Lotus. Sinister Steel once again looking for the Shumpo, has been slowed by the Rupture. 2 seconds. Does she have the flash? Does not. Has the ward for the ward jump, actually juking slightly backwards. Bit of a misplay. And Nunu coming in from the side as well. What are you trying to do, Nunu? He's going to be seen by the creep line. They're going to have to react in a couple seconds. Luna coming out.
In the meantime, down bot, we're socialmedia going so low. We'll get the Ignite on him and we'll be going down. Super Air is going to pick up that kill. Real well done there. And wow. That Rupture was just insane. I have to say, that was ridiculously well done.
Yeah, it was perfectly placed.
That saved 2 people, like, at once, because with the reset on the Shampoo, that would have been a double kill for sure. So really well done there on the Rupture. And Curse looking for a kill on Woolite here. Woolite, they knew he was there and they cut him off. He has the Oracle, so this is a really bad death for him. The tower is going to be casually picking him up, and Anguish also going to get blue, which is not good for Mr. Malphite Arco.
Yeah, that was just this classic case of just overstaying, and with the Oracle as well, as you pointed out, that's a huge investment that's just been lost. Generally you get that if you can, after your first gold per 5 item. Nunu did pick that up, he did get the kill, so that's why he was able to get that as early as possible, but that's a lot of gold down the drain, and right now they're 5-2, they're behind anyway. Yeah, that's not what you want. That's you really want to have these small advantages so you can actually just keep up. Whether Nunu will invest in the Oracle, probably not for the next couple of minutes, and that's more vision all over the map. Extinct, massive damage from the bombs as well. Yeah, right now they have a really strong early game, especially with Angus scaling well. Yeah, they have good. Actually, meanwhile, mid, Extinct popping down the double bomb onto Radzor. Will just pick him up. There's the kill. Extinct also flung up onto Woolite into the Rupture. Over the wall by Maluno. Did not get the silence off. Chrono Shift goes down. And Swashy around the corner as well. Careful, trying to not take turret aggro. Will be flashing over the wall. It will be good to go. Jack's also there, along with Arcor meeting. He would just be nonchalant, just walking past. Hello, and just realizes, oh, I can't fight you. Ignite goes down. Angus looking to follow up as well. War goes out as well, locking up Smachi with the rupture. Now backing off 4 versus 1 situation. Meluna coming in from the sides, along with Super Rays, along with Extinct. Angus will surely be picked up in a second. The Apprenticeship is on cooldown.
What?
Smachi will be picked up by the bomb. Angus still not dead. He's still alive and kicking. Worst on Ryu trying to get out there. Unbreakable Will has been popped. Reluna looking to follow up on this one, looking for the rupture. Will land, looking to follow up. Whirlpool, sorry, the Feral Scream coming out. Arkle coming in from the side, along with Radsaw. And Anguish was eventually picked up, I believe, by Katarina. Didn't quite see that.
Yeah,
now
Katarina teleported in to the
getting the
red ward.
execute. Arkle's following up on Sir Meluna. Not sure if that's the greatest of ideas, but Meluna can't really lock him up at this point.
But that was insane. I don't know how Angus survived for that long.
Honestly, think someone thought that they were going to kill him. Like, they just thought, okay, he's dead, it's fine, that bomb wouldn't hit me. And he was still alive, no one finished him off. And then the bomb just ticked off and picked up another kill. That was just like, yeah, miscommunication and a massive play from Angus.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, I think that went 2 for 2. Or was it?
I'm not sure on the total. It was a very,
yeah, they went 2 for 2.
Springy fight, yeah.
Pretty sure they went 2 for 2. So that's pretty decent. That was very interesting. Also, great teleport coming in from Ratsu, by the way. He actually teleport flash on Pood, which was a big play to pick up that Anguish finally. Would have been an insult if he got away. Now Wula just picking up that wrap up is going to be finding Anguish here. Is he going to be able to do enough damage though? He's a level behind and it is Jax. But here comes Ratso, going to be going for that. That comes Arco as well, but Anguish just going to casually pick up Moonlight and going to then try to run away. He will not be able to run away, so he's just going to do as much damage as he can. Does quite a decent amount of damage from Ratso, but will not be able to pick him up at all. Goes down, gives the wrap buff back to their team. So, no harm done, I guess. Well, it was a 1-for-1. And I'm not sure who you'd rather have die. But now Reds are getting a lot of damage on them from those bombs. Will not quite go down now. Extinct is going to keep chasing. Here comes Arquo. Does he have his ultimate? Yes, he does. But Extinct is not going to get baited because he knows there's a ward. He sees them because he has a ward there. He does know that there's 2 people top, so they're going to just actually go for Dragon, pick that up really quickly. That was quite a fast Dragon there. Meluna now going to be walking into their jungle. Not sure if he was spotted, he was, because there's a ward. No wait, that's a ward of him, his own, but it did ping him. So they were aware of that. And he had to retreat. He does not have a smite up nor his feast, so he should not be able to steal this from the consumed smite.
Yeah, potential invade coming down here. 1-2 combo from Western Ryu. Crescendo goes down, locking him up for a couple of seconds. Exhausts over the wall as well. Into the Death Lotus. Also coming down with the absolute zero. Smachi looking for the kill onto Super 8. Picks that 1 kill up. Angus also ripping everyone apart though. Smachi trying to get out there from the scary Togoth. Western Ryu will be picked up by Lolpro. Vision has been connected with that ward in the bush. And the rest of the team will be just dissipating around the area. And just wanted to draw your attention to that play made by Zillion before. He wasn't trying to pick up the kill onto Katarina, he was just trying to push Katarina to the top of the jungle so that he could draw 2 people up there so they could go for that quick and sneaky Baron. Dragon, sorry. Baron at before 15 minutes before it spawns. Yeah, that's totally legit.
That would actually be really cool if someone pulled that off.
It would.
Oh wait, that's actually impossible, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah well. Ah well. So, at the moment, they are at a 5k advantage. Please correct me if I'm wrong. No, I'm right. I do advanced maths at school as well. Just have trouble with subtraction. Anyway, the point is that Anguish went for Bilgewater Cutlass first, which is interesting. Now he has a Phage. He has that those Brawler's gloves, so he's going for a Zeal next, not going for the Sheen, which you would expect from a Jax. It is an interesting build, but he's doing well with it. So that's alright, I guess. And yeah, at the moment Curse is playing very dominantly. Every single lane is at farming their counterpart. Even the jungle and the support are easily at farming their counterparts.
9-2.
Yes.
Yeah, the thing a lot of people forget is that you don't need to just straight up finish an item. You can go for the components, and Angush turning his attention onto Arco. A lot of damage coming out. Teleport coming in from Katarina. He's looking to finish him off as soon as possible before she gets in, but he's not going to get that off. Leap strike to the minion. Will coming from the side as well, and Maluno in for the initiate with Unstoppable Force. Looking to follow up with Maluno as well. Eruption goes down into the face, but it's not going to be enough. The true damage will not cut through all that health from Arco. Meanwhile, at bottom lane, socialmedia popping over the wall with Unbreakable Will. Super is there as well, popping the him of Val, and Lolpro will be picking that up with an auto attack.
This extinct. So well done. Flashed into the wall like a boss. I guess he would really want to actually revert time at that point. But it's okay, they still pick up the kill in the end. Top tower does get taken down though, and let's see if they can trade tower for tower. Extinct is trying to push as hard as possible, but he's Zillion, so he doesn't push that well. He can clear waves effectively, but he doesn't do too much damage to the tower. Still gets it to half health before Aqua comes in. He's going to be going for Extinct now. He has the Q and the wrap of slow. Here comes Woolite. He's going to add another 2 slows to that. Extinct will have to use ulti to save himself. And they did not even try to not take him down. And Absolute Zero was a bit too early. That was kind of... If I gotten that off, that would be so cool.
Really cool.
Oh,
You didn't even get that. Wow.
That'd be a 0 Kelvin core even. Oh wow, so much damage on Woolite. The Crescendo comes out as well. Is he going to go down? No, he won't. He's going to flash over the wall immediately to try, well, to make sure he doesn't go down. And not even a try, because he did manage to do that. In the meantime though, Extinct's going to be going for worst Sona EU. Talking is really hard, he has a last moment and he will probably be going down. Ratzer comes back in with the Death Lotus, does get taken down though. In the meantime, True Super Barrage comes down, Extinct has his ultimate back up. That is quite insane. And Alcor is going to be going down most likely. No, he uses his Unstoppable Force to get away. In the meantime, somewhere died. No way. No they didn't, just looked like it.
I believe that was top tower falling.
Yeah, that as well. And they take that mid tower as well. They're not going to go for the inhibitor turret, and that is a huge deal. Not as big as a deal, big of a deal as the inhibitor turret, but still, you don't really want to lose your inhibitor tower. You're gonna actually keep going. Gonna try to get this inhibitor. I'm gonna be able to do that now. The enemy team is coming in, and it's gonna be a headbutt pulverize. So much damage coming out on Switchida. He will be able to pick up Super Ace, most likely. Yes, Super Ace is... Oh, wow! There's a quick flash on the wall, still doesn't get him. Extinct uses his revive to come back to life. Woolite goes down. Lawpro now getting a lot of damage. Is he going to be going down? Yes, he will go down. But Arco in so much trouble at the moment. Ratsur, you could see him looking for that, but Angus just does too much damage at the moment. He's going to jump back in, try to get Maluno in time. Maluno is so low. The bomb is on him, and he will be going down. Now the last person goes down, that was Sona EU. That was actually a delayed quadra kill by Angus there, and it's an ace. That's going to be an inhibitor, and maybe even a Nexus turret. Well then again, Switch and Woolite come back. So I guess they're going to just retreat from that. Yes, they will. Solo, they took down quite a few people. Got the inhibitor, are now 10k ahead. Well done, Curse. Well done.
Yeah, Curse in such a dominant position right now, and it was when Jax turned up, he just started ripping into everyone. He didn't even lose like any health. He has to sustain now as well. This is very little they can do, and also the sound effect from Bilgewater Cutlass is very interesting. Haven't heard it too many times, but it's got a super short range. But it's just so amazing for sticking to people. They just couldn't get away from him as well, especially with the phage procs. Extinct could potentially be picked up here. Cheese Wheel goes down. Razor coming in from the side as well. Instant Unstoppable Force. They really want this kill. And we'll be popping the Chrono Shift. We'll be trying to get out of their speed buff, probably coming down, but when he'll get out, I'm not really sure.
He doesn't have flash.
For days though. Shumpo into auto attack will proc that mark from Bouncing Blade. They did get that kill, but Zillion's ultimate will be on a very short cooldown right now. It's on like 2 minutes something, but he does have the rewind, so that's 10 seconds minus every time that comes up. So on quite a short cooldown.
5 seconds. But he's down,
10
so
seconds
he will
every
not
5
be getting
seconds.
that. Yeah, 10 seconds every 5 seconds. Which is pretty nice. For the reduction of the ultimate cooldown. I could do the math on that, but I'll probably fail if I do it on my head without a piece of paper. So yeah, someone else do that and tell me in chat. Ango's going to be trying to solo the Baron. He does have a build for the Cutlass in the Trinity Force, but he's not going to be able to. Takes a bit too much damage. Radstore, in the meantime, is way too far forward though. Has no wards. As soon as he moves back, Angus is just going to jump on them. And that goes the shampoo cooldown. That could be really bad. He's going to put a ward in the brush so that he doesn't have the face check. And that goes the counter strike. That's going to be a kill pretty easily. In the meantime, his team picks up Dragon. They could well go for Baron or for a tower, or just, you know, do whatever they want, because they are in a 5 vs 4 situation. And this game, these games by Curse are just so quick. I mean, it's 21 minutes into the game. It feels like
a lot
30
longer, doesn't it? Yeah. It's because they're pushing in these towers so quickly, it's just like, it feels like it's 40 minutes, but it's just like, what, 16 minutes and now it's 21 minutes, it's kind of crazy. And constantly they're just putting Jax in the top lane, and he's just split pushing. And what constitutes a good split pusher is whether you can have anyone in the enemy team, or no one on the enemy team rather, can actually duel him. And actually, Alistair could be picked up here, and Brickball will be popped, looking to re-engage. Crescendo goes down, this is Unstoppable Force as well. Looking to follow up, and Katarina coming in as well. Extinct, unsure whether to pop the ultimate on anyone. Actually, Lopo popping over the wall, wasted ultimate. Luna looking to follow up as well. Snowball goes down by Nuna, keeping himself alive while kiting. Opal will be out of that. Lopo looking to follow up onto Smoshy, however. And Rozo coming over this wall, potentially with worse on the EU. Goes in for the flash, gets the head, but will pin him against the wall. Cheese Will goes down. There's the triple kill for Radso, but meanwhile at top, we have Anguish just pushing all day. The rest of his team has fallen, but he is pretty much a one-man army. It's up to the enemy team right now what they want to do with their kills. Well, like, we'll be returning to top, but Anguish, honestly, I don't think will care too much. Absolute Zero will be popped. Let's see how much damage it does. Around about 200 damage. Wood Jump goes down, and he basically Woolite can stick to him forever, unless Buzzwater Cutlass goes down.
Yeah,
he's actually going to carry on chasing though. Anguish coming down from the Arkle coming down from the south, Radzol coming from the side, got that double buff. Flash goes over, they really want this kill onto Jax. He will be trading off with them, Counter Strike goes down, gets the stun off, Leaf Strike as well. Katarina coming over from the side, looking to trade off with these guys, and Death Laces comes down, doesn't have the Counter Strike, that will be the shutdown onto Jax. 40-second cooldown, that is what they wanted. They might go back and maybe look for the Baron. 4 people up, but a huge chunk of their damage output is from that Jax right now.
Yeah, Ratzer, as we said before, there's so much less CC on the enemy team that he's actually able to use his ultimate now. That last team fight, he actually got the full duration of his ultimate off, which was pretty nice. But they still have that inhibitor down, and that's kind of being a problem for them at the moment. So much damage coming down on Woolite, but there comes the Unstoppable Force onto us. 2 people, and 2 very important people in that. Extinct uses his ultimate on Sana, goes down himself, not sure if that was the best one to revive. Now Lobro getting so much damage on him from Ratzer. He's going to try to flee. In the meantime, Maluno and Super Ace 2v2ing here. And Lopro will be getting picked up. Yes, he will. In the meantime, there's going to be a knock-up from the Pulverize, but they have to retreat because apparently Maluno and Super Ace do a lot more damage. There comes Woolite though, and that means that Curse has to retreat. Still, they are kind of losing the team fights at the moment.
Yeah, but Jack's Destroyer of Worlds was not in the team fight. They were just trying to all pull back before he just entered the team. And Anguish will be returning. He's probably going to go for that Baron, in fact. They do have that warded, though. It's up to them whether they want to contest this. At best, it will be a 4 versus 5 when Zillion returns. Oh, no, Zillion's just going to return to base and wait for an item. Oh, this could be so dodgy. They do not have a warded. Well, you don't know the ward's there, rather. They don't have the Oracle. Flying over the wall, Tree Shot Barrage goes down looking for this smite. Baluna does have that feast, however. Woolite popping down the absolute zero. Radzo coming over the wall as well. Anguish will be pinning him down and chunking him down so hard. Will be hoping the kill immediately. 1-2 combo from West on Ryu. Okko covering him from the side as well. Smushy also looking to do some damage, but Anguish was 1v5ing the world. Woolite taking a huge amount of damage as well, sticking to them like a king. Logpro coming in from the side as well now, looking for some more sustained damage. But Anguish just doesn't even care. There's the triple kill for Super Rays. Scumbag Sonna all day. And that will be the surrender vote for Purple Team. GG coming from both teams.
That's mean. They didn't go for the double explosion. But good game. That's going to be a 2-0 for Curse.EU. That means they do go to the finals of this 1K dollar or euros tournament even. And I'm not sure if the other semi-finals have finished yet. Yes, they have. It's going to be Elo Blade versus Curse.EU in the finals. Coming up soon, Sian.